Hey everybody, it's Garrett. So I'm in Florida for I'm extended another week. Everybody who's waiting for me to get back home to fulfill certain requests, please be patient. Please be patient. I will get it done. I have a lot of work to do once I get home. A lot, but we'll get there. Um, so the website's going really well, cramming in as many things as I can think of. Um, there was some requests for an app. Um, so, so you can't post an app through like the Apple Store or the Google Play Store. You can't post apps in there that have anything to do with tobacco. They'll just take them right down, and having tobacco in the name's probably gonna ruin that pretty fast. But something that I could do is create what's called a web app. Essentially, it creates its own little version of your web browser, but it only runs that website. All the borders are gone. It operates just like an app, but it technically on the back end it's a web browser. But this one allows you, at least on Chrome. I know that I don't know if it'll work as well on Apple, or not Chrome, on the Android OS. You can enable notifications so that when someone sends you a message or you get mentioned or whatever, you'll get those notifications to your phone. And then added the voice chat to private messages. Okay, so that was the longest video cut ever, right? Had a call, then some other things popped up, and I got distracted, and I forgot I was making a video. So, I'm back. Got my cleaned up and sanitized Joby Stromboli. Look at that thing. It almost looks like plateau. I'm pretty sure it's artificial. But there's a lot of work, and that was definitely not a simple thing to do. These are screw tenon, the Jobies. But I like the rustication on it. They are not filtered, so copperhead's in here. I don't need a filter with copperhead. Man, the impetus for me to come back outside. So one of the things I got sidetracked on, which I was talking about when I paused the video, I was working on the kinks on voice for the private chats, so that you could like message somebody and then you could have a call and like send pictures or whatever, talk about whatever you want, and then send pictures of whatever you're talking about. But I was trying to test it on the cell signal instead of the Wi-Fi, because hotel Wi-Fi is notoriously reliable, right? And every time I got off the Wi-Fi to do these calls, everything was fine until the other person joined the call. And so I spent the last like 5 hours troubleshooting that. The short answer is, until there's a whole lot of money coming in to this venture, we're not doing that. So if it works on your cell service, great. I built in some extra routes and backbones, some broader internet networking, but for me, on the service that I have, it doesn't work. It'll show you connecting, it'll show you connected, then you'll disappear, and then you'll be connected, and you can just watch your service change. It just flips around, and Uh, it's not pleasant. But that was my whole day. Just doing that. And then the transformer blew for the hotel just down the road. We lost at least one phase of power. Really odd electrical behavior throughout the hotel. I went down to the front desk making an acknowledged. I acknowledged that it was a dark joke. But I went down to the front desk and I asked her how her night was going. The lady at the front desk, and she said, "Oh, it's not going great, but it could be worse." I said, "Well, at least you're not the person who took the toaster bath." And she didn't think that was very funny, and she had no idea what it was. And then I explained it, and she thought it was even less funny, which made me want to laugh a little harder. Because if you've worked in hospitality, you know that, like, when people end their situation, they more often than not do it at a hotel, especially if they have friends or family members. They'll do it at a hotel so that they don't have to be the ones to clean it up. So they don't have those memories. Then they just don't go to a hotel, right? But that's the background of the dark psychology of all that. But I thought it was hilarious. I got a chuckle. She did not. It is what it is. But I hope everyone's having a great day. I'm looking forward to just so much more of this. I can't have an uneventful trip. If you guys haven't joined the site, come check it out. Come chat. I'm adding new little things all the time. Well, when I can think of them. I recently got a helping hand with some of the aesthetic parts of the setup. So that person who has his own website, I'm running an ad for his website at the top of the estate, so that when you log in, you see his ad. You can go to his site, check out his services. His stuff is also free. He doesn't. It's pretty much the same business model. He's just different idea, different thing that's going on. He's not doing a social side. He's doing a seller categorizing your pipe collection, your tobacco. It's called thepipetool.com. It's really cool. He's got some really, really cool tools in there to help simplify things. And so if you're struggling with that, if you have a seller that's out of hand, you should check that out. But yeah, I hope to see everybody out there. I think I'm just going to keep pouring as much of my available mental capacity into that, because I'm not home. And I want to be home. So to avoid some sort of clinical level of depression, I'm just going to keep focused on things I can do something about. And the website is one of those things. Yeah, hope everybody has a great night. I hope this video was slightly coherent. Two definitely different energy levels out of me at different points in the day. But hopefully I can get on Dakota's Captain Burley Slices live tonight, the after party. Hopefully I'm on there. Dakota and Hunter, and yeah, sorry, I keep spacing. I'm on like 3 hours of sleep. This one was kind of by choice, kind of not. Couldn't sleep, stayed up, talked to other people who weren't sleeping. Those conversations kept me invigorated, so then I couldn't sleep even longer. I'm gonna stop making excuses and I'm gonna end the video. But you guys have a good night.